Morning everybody, how you doing? It's starting to get better here today. The sun's popped out and the weather's taken a turn for the better. It's definitely a lot warmer than it has been all month or all of July and into August. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a while. Weather's not been so good, been away on a few trips and now feel like the right time to do an update. So I'm going to pop you around the garden, show you what's going on and hopefully give you a couple of tips as well. So I hope you're all well and speak to you later. Starting in the greenhouse, we've got loads and loads of chilies and we've tried to not force them this year but make them grow against the window so that they really struggle, and it's gone really well so far. We've got some cracking fruits and they're starting to change colour as well, so we'll have some red ones in here in the next month or so. And different types of chilies as well down here. If I give the swimming shoes, we went into the sea this morning and it's lovely, just nice when it's this temperature. No jellyfish, no seaweed, and you can stay in for quite a while, which is lovely. The first of our tomatoes, there's plenty more to come, and first year we've actually got some good courgettes growing, so this should be nice to pick in the next week or so. A couple of house plants here. This is the Impatiens, and it's normally a house plant, as you can see. I remember these from previous videos, but brought them outside and they've just really flourished and enjoyed being out in this weather. Can't leave them out in anything near cold, they will just wither and die. So next month or so we'll leave them out here and then we'll bring them indoors again. And we've even tried to plant one out in the garden, so amongst the ferns which have taken over big time in this area. Yeah, it's doing well. Now when we come to the winter, we'll try to look after that by putting some fleece around it, but it will probably disappear and not come back, but we'll see. The teasels are doing brilliantly well. They are extremely prickly, so watch out, but they are so popular with the bees. This one is, I think, having a little nap. The verbena, which we've seen all over the street at the moment, just doing really well. Just swaying in the breeze, and behind that you've got the hollyhocks, which sort of gone over now, but every now and then a nice little flower pops up. California poppies have come back, which is really good. And the cosmos, some of these cosmos, which are late blooming ones, are going to be nice in about a month's time. In here is the main tomato bed, so we've got a whole set of varieties, some heritage ones, some plums, some cherries, all of varying sizes, shapes and colours. But you can see we're starting to get some red ones, and we've had a few lunches already out of these. And the best one, as always, is the Puccino, the one we got from Sicily a few years ago, and we keep taking seeds every year and it keeps coming back for more. So fantastic, lovely little cropper. More cosmos over here, a bit of variety. They are my favourites, I think, just in terms of the structure. And this little wind we've got now, just blowing gently, makes them look even nicer. And again, the bees like them. Through the swimming costumes, over here to the dahlia, which is doing brilliantly well. The ones in pots haven't really come, but the ones in the ground are really, really healthy. And we say it every year, but tip-wise, as soon as you get something like this, a dahlia like this, you need to cut it off and deadhead it. Sometimes you don't know if they're ready to deadhead. If they're like this one here, is that open? Is it opened already, or is it already flowered? And the tip is, if it's got a nose like that, sort of flat nose, and this one here as well, it's going to flower next. If it's got a pointy nose like that one there, it's already gone. If you give it a squeeze, you can see it's moving there. So that needs to be deadheaded as well. But anything that's flat, you can keep that. No more fruit on our trees. We're all done now on bushes and trees. So really, it's all now about the tomatoes and about some late colour in the garden as the days start getting shorter and the heat starts dipping down as we go through the month. So really, it's all hands to the pumps on the tomatoes and sharing them with our neighbours, and hopefully maybe get something surprising later in the month. Well, thanks for watching. There's less to show this week, mainly because things have started to go over, but the garden's still in really, really good shape, and this weather has now picked up will mean that we'll get some real, some late bloomers, which will be very nice. Hope your garden's doing well. Don't forget to share your stories, your questions, and I hope to see you again in September. We're losing a couple of gardeners who are leaving Pearson in the next month or so, so goodbye to you. Thanks for all the things you've helped us with, and we'll see the rest of you in September. Bye for now.